If local schools reopen in the fall, you might see more officers walking the halls. Thanks for staying with us for local coverage at 6:30. I'm Patrick Nolan. Cape Coral Police have been awarded a $500,000 grant from the U.S. Department of Justice, and they say they're going to use it to hire more officers and move some others into school hallways. 4 in your corners, Rachel Lloyd explains. Rach?
The department told me they'll put more veteran officers in Cape Coral high schools so that each one will have more than one SRO on campus. While a task force is still deciding on whether or not Lee County schools will open in the fall, one thing is certain. When students return to class at some schools, they'll see a new resource officer. Cape Coral Police Department is able to make this happen because of a $500,000 grant from the Department of Justice.
This grant is meant for us to be able to hire 4 new officers for patrol, brand new officers. And then in turn, we're going to wind up taking 4 more seasoned officers that have been around for a while, and they're going to be new school resource officers.
Master Corporal Phil Mullen says instead of just one, they'll have 2 SROs at each high school, and they have to use veteran officers for the job.
School resource officer, that's a specialized position. You need a lot of training to become a school resource officer. It's not something that you go to the basic law enforcement academy and then go do.
I asked if the grant will be used to change any policies after an officer killed George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
We've received, just like all police departments, a lot of inquiries about, hey, this should be banned or this should be done. We already do those things. We already ban those things.
He says they've banned things like chokeholds and strangleholds, and in a statement last week, Police Chief Dave Newland said he's never seen a tactic that permits an officer to kneel on anyone's neck, referring to the method former officer Derek Chauvin used to kill Floyd. And Mullen says although the grant is to train SROs and hire new officers to patrol, he says the department will continue to enforce their policies. So what happened to George Floyd doesn't happen here. Rachel Lloyd, Fox 4 in your corner.